welcome to another episode of the Zeelicious cooking series. In today's video, we're not doing any cooking, we're going to be talking, right? And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 10 meals that you must cut down on or eliminate completely when on your weight loss journey. Now, whether you want to lose weight or you want to maintain a healthy weight, I believe that you can eat any and everything. But then you have heard this phrase, portion control is everything. You have heard it over and over and over again. And I believe this to be absolutely true. Now, it's not just about portion control, but it's also about focusing on the quality of your food as opposed to the quantity of your food. And the mistake that most people make is they focus on the quantity of the food and just throw away or throw caution to the wind when it comes to the quality of what they're eating. Now, I believe that while focusing on the quality of your food, you can eat well and still lose weight or maintain a healthy weight. And to achieve this, to actually lose weight and maintain a healthy weight, one thing that I always advise people is you need to make healthy eating a lifestyle. Don't just make it a one-off thing that happens because you want to achieve some short-term goals, and then you just focus on it for that period of time, and then afterwards you throw caution to the wind. Making it a lifestyle is more sustainable, it's healthier for your body, and then you would actually also see results all the time. It's like you're not even looking for results anymore. It's just something that just becomes a part of who you are. So you're not fluctuating in weight, you're not going up and down in weight. You maintain a healthy weight at all times. So inculcating the habit of a healthy lifestyle is more important than making it a one-off thing for just to achieve some short-term goals. Okay, now one thing you have to understand is living healthy never ends. It's something that you have to continue to do over and over and over again. So if you're doing it for just because you want to achieve the goal of losing 20 pounds, and then afterwards you go back to your old ways of not maintaining a healthy lifestyle, you will pack on all of that pounds again, and then again you just keep you go on another. It's just a roller coaster ride. Like, so making it a lifestyle is always what I would advise anyone to do. Now, I know that it's always easier said than done, because trust me, it's one of the hardest things that you can ever accomplish in this life. And by hardest, I don't mean that it's totally difficult or undoable. When I say hardest, I just mean that if it's something you're not used to, you might struggle with it at the beginning when you first start. But I tell you that if you commit your mind to it, once you have made up your mind to actually make healthy eating and healthy living a part of your life, you just take that first step and do what needs to be done. I tell you that if you just do it consistently for at least 5 days or 6 days, it becomes a part of you. I'm living proof. Now, I still eat any and everything, but I'm particular about my portions. I'm also particular about the quantity of the food that I'm eating, what time of the day that I'm eating, and then of course I'm also particular about my physical activity. That's my exercise and my workout routines and whatnot. So when I first started, it was a little bit of a struggle, but when I saw and noticed the result in my body from not just maintaining a healthy weight, but keeping me in a happy mood always, helping my skin look fresh, just improving my energy levels, making my metabolism rate higher and all, I loved the benefit of it, and so I'm sticking to it and I'm staying true to it. So once you understand that this has a lot of benefits to your body, I'm sure that it will be easier for you to do it. It's easy, actually. It's actually very easy. It's not difficult at all. So just lock up your mind and then just take action and start doing this. Now, with that being said, I want to share with you 10 foods that you definitely should cut down on or eliminate completely when you are going on a weight loss journey, or even when you just want to maintain a healthy weight. You literally have to cut down on them drastically or eliminate them completely. And when I say cut down on them, I say I'm using cut down on them because sometimes I actually also still eat these things, but like I said, I cut down on them drastically. So I want to share them with you now, and then hopefully when you cut down on them or eliminate them, you would see the results on your body. So the very first food on my list is fries. And by fries, I'm not just talking about French fries. I'm talking about yam fries. I'm talking about plantain fries. Over here, I think we do a lot of plantain fries. Like, we don't even know. I'm guilty of plantain fries because, Lord, I love my plantain fries. So when you load up on fries, whether it's plantain fries or yam fries or potato fries or whatever kind of fries, what happens is that your body converts it to sugar and then it's stored up as fat, especially your midsection area. So, and then this happens when you overindulge in the fries. So, and then it's really easy to overindulge in fries because you just keep going and going and going and you don't even know when to stop. So my advice would be, if you are big on fries and all, you can look for alternate methods of cooking that are healthier for you. You can use the air frying method, you can use the grilling method, you can also use the boiling method once in a while. And although that this do not taste as good as when you actually fry it in oil, but you have to bear in mind that these foods are high in carbs. Then deep frying them in lots of oil naturally just makes them very unhealthy and would lead to weight gain. And then of course, remember to always also focus on portion control even when you're using the healthier alternatives. And then what you can do to supplement it so that you can feel fuller for longer would be to add lots of vegetables, and then the fiber in vegetables would definitely keep you fuller. So cut down on the fries or eliminate it completely. I know this one is hard because of all the, plantains. It's really difficult not to love plantains, right? But remember, the bad is costing your body. And think about it when next you want to go fry up a big batch of plantains and you want to sit down and eat that once, okay? The second food is definitely bread. I'm sure you definitely know that bread has to be on this list. Now, bread is made up of lots of refined flour, lots of sugar, lots of butter or margarine. Trust me, it's one food that adds no form of nutrients to your body whatsoever, especially because it has no fiber in it. And because it has no fiber in it, it doesn't have the tendency to keep you full for long. So you find that after eating the bread, you still feel hungry again, and then you also have that, because you still feel hungry, you have the tendency of eating more and more. I know some people eat as much as 8 to 10 slices of bread at a go, and then they don't just stop at 8 to 10 slices. Now that they have to eat the bread with something, so be it hot chocolate, they may take it with a drink, they may take it with eggs, fried eggs, with cheese, butter, mayonnaise, something. They always just add something else. They don't just eat plain bread. So imagine the bread already has so much carbs in it and is adding no nutrients whatsoever to your body. Then you now supplement it with a drink or something else. Stop causing harm to your body, please. Stop it. Stop it. And even if you must eat bread, you can eat the whole wheat bread and then stick to 1 or 2 slices per serving. If you want to do the white one, you can do 1 or 2 slices per serving. Please help your midsection, help your body. You need to feed your body with healthy things, and this is where focusing on quality food comes into play. All these people making faces behind the camera, they literally survive on bread, and I know, whatever, but that's not the focus of today's video. Focus on quality instead of quantity. So don't eat 10 slices of bread and then you end up with a fat tummy, bulging out. The third one is fizzy drinks. You know what I'm talking about, those colored drinks that make a sound when you open them. I'm not going to mention any names, but you know what I'm talking about. They're colorful. They're very colorful and they provide temporary satisfaction, but your body does not recognize fizzy drinks as food. And then because of this, they don't have the ability to keep you full at all. They don't even have the ability to make you full at all. So you find that after loading up on all of that sugar and gas, that's literally what you're drinking. Sugar, gas, and coloring. That's what you're drinking, literally. After loading up on it, you find that you still feel so hungry and then you end up eating and overeating. So cutting down on the fizzy drinks can help you tremendously in losing a huge amount of weight or maintaining a healthy weight. Now, when I'm saying cutting down on it, I mean not cutting down on it to maybe drink 3 or 4 bottles per week as opposed to drinking it every day, because I know some people who actually take those drinks every day. Like, why? When I say cutting down, I mean at least reduce it to the barest minimum, which is like once in 2 weeks, or if I'm being nicer, once a week. And then when you're drinking it, maybe just do 1 cup. Don't overdo it, and load it with lots of ice to dilute the sugary effect. What you're taking, if you know what is put into those drinks, I'm sure you would never want to drink it again. no matter how much satisfaction it's providing. And then remember, the satisfaction is temporary. It's not long lasting. It's just to cool down the throat. After that, that's the end. Why not drink cold water and be okay? Stop it. Do you understand? People should please stop it. Like, I don't know I don't know which other way to preach this gospel. Help your body live longer, okay? Cut down on the fizzy drinks, okay? The fourth food on my list is juices. So we have the natural juice and then we have the packet juice as well. Let me start with the natural juice. Now, natural juices contain lots of natural sugars, like fruits generally. That's where you get your natural juice from. Fruits contain loads and loads of sugar in them, whether you like to believe it or not, but they're called natural sugars. And then if these natural sugars are taken into the body in excess quantity, it can also lead to weight gain and then other diseases like diabetes and all of that. Let's not go into that for today, right? So what happens is that when you juice a fruit, you are taking away, you're separating the juice of the fruit from the pulp and the other parts of the fruit. And then it's those other parts of the fruits that contain the fiber and the major nutrients that your body actually needs to function. So you're separating all those parts and discarding it and taking only the juice, which contains a lot of sugar. And that would definitely lead to weight gain if done in excess. I'd also advise that you cut down on the quantity of fruit juices that you're taking, and then if possible, just try and eliminate it completely and just enjoy the juice with the whole fruits. So just eat the whole fruits at the same time, instead of separating the juice from the other parts of the fruits. And then the packet juices contain loads and loads of preservatives and loads of sugar. I've been opportune to be in a place where fruit juice packet juices are made, and I'm like, what the amount of sugar that's loaded into a packet juice is enough to discourage you from ever buying a packet juice again. Like when you see them pour the sugar into the water and oh my god, I'm like, what the hell is this? And the so-called name of fruits that they use and say, okay, maybe it's an orange juice, for example. What they do is they put orange concentrate. Wow. That's what they put. Oh my god. You guys need to know more about food to understand what I'm saying and why I'm reacting the way I'm reacting, because when you know these things and you witness it firsthand, you will never ever want to take it or drink it again. I promise you. So please cut down on the fresh juices or even the packet juices, and then stick to water. You can just put a lime inside water and drink it. I think you'll feel a lot more refreshed and your body has something to gain from it than just loading up on natural juices or the packet juice. Okay, the fifth food on my list would definitely be all of those foods that you get from a fast food. So I'm talking from pizza to cake to meat pies to donuts to sausages, name it. Those foods are literally processed foods that contain lots of refined flour, sugar, butter. Like, I know they're fast foods. That's the whole idea. You want to just quickly grab it and quench your hunger. But please try as much as possible to cut down on them or eliminate them completely. When next you are going by the road and you feel hungry and you see a fast food joint and you are like, you know what, let me drive in and enter. Just say no. Hear Winnie voice when she says, that thing is not adding anything to your body. So don't enter and don't buy it. Go home and cook good food. And then don't wait until you're hungry before you eat. Because if you do that, there's a possible tendency, there's a very high tendency that you will load up on the wrong stuff. So don't wait until you're hungry. You shouldn't stress your body. You wouldn't wait until the fuel in your car is finished before you load up on more fuel. So why do you wait until you're hungry before you eat? Your body deserves more attention. Your body deserves more care. So don't wait until you're hungry. Eat because you need to feed your body with the right nutrients that it needs to function at maximum capacity. So drive away from that fast food. Drive to your house and go and cook good food. The sixth food item on my list would be alcohol. Beer, champagne, red wine, white wine. Yes, I know, Winnie, how can I stop the alcohol intake? You can't stop it because alcohol contains lots and lots and loads of sugar in them. Trust me, it may look like liquid that is just, you're just drinking and feeling good. Winnie, I'm just having a good time. I'm socializing. you're loading up on sugar, you're loading up on bad stuff that is not really good for your body. And then when you do it consistently over a certain period of time, you notice that you start to gain weight around your midsection. That's what alcohol does to you. So cut down on the alcohol. Just reduce your alcohol intake to when you have social events. And then if you're the type of person that has social events every single day, which I doubt, try as much as possible to skip on the alcohol. 1 or 2 glasses every other week is appropriate, okay? The 7th food category would be consuming excess fat and oil. So fat and oil can be anything from your butter to your margarine to your mayo to your cheese. Just think about anything that has fat and oil in it and cut down on it. And then this also includes anything that you have to fry. I mentioned fries earlier. Now fried chicken, frying your meats, frying your foods in general. Try as much as possible to cut down on frying. And then use alternate cooking methods like using the air fryer. Invest in a good air fryer, it will help you. You can also grill and you can also bake and stuff, but please cut down on the oil. And then when you're cooking, maybe you're making a pot of stew or making a pot of soup, like when I see people who cook with lots of oil, especially on the gram, like the people who, when they put the oil, put the pepper in them, I'm like, why? Like I cringe. Like, no, don't do this. You're loading your body with terrible stuff, clogging all your veins and arteries and hearts, and nothing can go in. The blood can't flow. Stop it. I have goosebumps just talking about it just now. Oh my God. Stop cooking with lots of oil. Stop it. And then I think you should actually also change the mindset that frying food in lots of oil is what makes the food sweet. It's not true. Okay? So please cut down on the oil and fats. Thank you. So the 8th food category on my list would be desserts. Desserts. All those sweet, cute, little tiny things that they're just there. Oh, Winnie, I can't resist the temptation of this one. Resist it. Nothing will happen to you if you resist it. I'm talking from chocolate candies or chocolate bars to those cute cheesecakes to the caramelized coconut candy. Ugh. There's so many of them. Even the names of just sound really sweet and it sounds mesmerizing. But hey, it's not doing anything to your body, so cut down on it, okay? Or eliminate it completely. When you go to an event, you can skip on the desserts, okay? And then just stay focused on the main meal or the appetizers. Okay, when your body is leading you towards sweet things, lead it back towards the vegetables and the fruits and the other main meals that add stuff to your body. Leave the desserts alone. Okay? Thank you. Number 9 is actually not a food category, but it's something that actually also makes you fat as well, which is eating late at night. Eating heavy foods, especially late at night. See, you guys, there's a different level of hunger that hits you in the night, especially when you don't sleep early. It's a different level. And then sometimes you cannot even control it, and then you find that you end up going to eat all of the bad stuff in your house. And then some people naturally eat at night. So whether it's eba, rice, beans, well, what happens is that your body stores up this food that you have eaten and cannot digest it easily. And that is so bad for your digestive system. So what I would advise is you eat the heavy foods during the day, because your physical activity will help you burn out all of the excess, will help you break down the food much faster. But if you eat it at night and then all you want to do is sleep, everything is just stored up there, and you find that your body is really working overtime when it's supposed to be resting. Trust me, your body is at work even when you are sleeping. So if you load up on so much food, when your body is supposed to be actually resting, it's working to break down that food you've loaded up on. That's why most times when you wake up the next morning after eating heavy at night, you wake up feeling tired, you wake up feeling weak, your brain is not functioning, like you're sad, you're moody, you're wondering what happened. It's because your body wasn't able to rest. It was breaking down the food that you had loaded it with. So I would advise that you stop eating at night. Have dinner latest 6 o'clock. And then after dinner and you're still awake and you feel peckish, you can snack on healthy snacks. I have a video where I shared 10 healthy snacks that you can enjoy at night when the cravings come hitting hard. So you can just go watch that video and get some snack ideas that you can enjoy, so that at night when you're still awake and you feel that crave or you feel hunger, you can just satisfy it with those snacks. But please cut down on eating heavy foods at night. Trust me, it not only leads to weight gain, it also just disrupts the flow of your system. It makes your body weak, it makes you moody, it makes your energy levels drop, especially when your energy levels are supposed to be on a high in the morning. I mean, you have rested, you should feel good, but why do you feel bad when you wake up in the morning? It's because your body has been stressed out from all the food you loaded it up with. So stop eating at night, please, okay? Thank you. The last item on my list is also not a food category, is also something that leads to weight gain, is overeating anything. Even the healthy foods, when you overeat them, can lead to weight gain. So that brings us back to the very first thing we said at the beginning of this video: portion control. Portion control is everything. Whether you're eating healthy or you're not eating healthy, control the portions of what you're eating. So I tell people, you can take chocolates every day and still not add weight. You can eat cakes every day and still not add weight. What matters is what's the quantity of chocolate and cake you're eating. Do you sit down and finish a whole 200-gram bar of chocolate? Or would you just stick to just taking a tiny piece of it and just indulging and just relishing the moment of that tiny piece? So it just depends on the quantity of what you're eating at the end of the day. So don't overeat anything. And I always say to people that, especially those who are on a weight loss journey or who are trying to maintain a healthy weight, take small portions of everything and then fill up your plates with lots of vegetables. And then the rule is simple. The rule is simple. You have your plate, which is 100%. Ensure that 70% of the items on your plate is filled with the vegetables and maybe the fruits, the nuts and the seeds, right? 20% is made up of protein, and then the remaining 10% is made up of carbohydrates. Trust me, you will feel full from. Don't say, oh, Winnie, how am I going to survive? You will survive. Retrain your taste buds. I find that our parents didn't really do us a lot of good when we were growing up, because they loaded us with lots of carbohydrates, lots of fats, lots of things that weren't healthy, and they didn't teach us how to portion control and how to eat the right amount of the different food categories. So you owe it to yourself, you owe it to your body to retrain your taste buds, retrain your senses on how you eat. And then instead of just loading up on one huge big plate of rice and stew and take 10 meats, change the whole thing and say, you know what, I'm going to start eating more vegetables, I'm going to start eating more fruits, more nuts and seeds, and eat less of the carbs and less of the protein. I tell you, if you make it a lifestyle, you will see the result over time in not just your health, but in your mood, in your general outlook on life. You will see that things will just become a whole lot better for you. Anyways, these are things that I actually personally apply in my own life day to day, and that's why I'm coming to share with you, because I have seen the results. I get a lot of you saying to me, oh Winnie, how do you cook all these things you cook and you don't add weight? How do you do it? This is how I'm able to do it, by everything that I've just shared with you in today's video. And then of course, I keep my physical exercise on a high. I work out at least 3 times a week. I try my best, no matter how busy I get, I try my best to just get at least 3 exercise sessions every week. So you can also inculcate that as well, and then you will be on your way to achieving all of your weight goals. Okay, all right guys, that's all I'm going to share with you in today's video. Remember to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and like this video if you haven't liked, and share with your family and friends so that they too can learn something new as well. And then if there's something that a food item that I didn't mention that you think we should all cut down on or eliminate completely, please leave it in the comment section down below. We'd all love to hear from you. All right, take care guys.